Hello again, everyone. So, here's the other video. I promise you. It is now what, uh, just a half hour later. It seems like, it may have been more. I'm not even sure. But anyway, he is not wearing the wig he's supposed to. But in actuality, I kind of like it. Um, I love this red wig. It's unfortunately too big for my Bernard, who I got it for. So he might keep it, and only because, okay, so here's the thing. First of all, getting him together was a pain, simply because uh, I hate changing hands and stuff like that. It's just very intricate, and I get really nervous about ruining the resin. And I even scratched it a tiny bit on this hand. Uh, I just hate doing it. It makes me way too nervous, and I think reason why sometimes it'll lead me to accidentally scratching the resin like I did in this one is because I'm just so friggin' nervous about it. Um, but I really wanted to try out jointed hands, and as you can see, boom, jointed friggin' hands. Let me see if I can make the camera adjust differently. It does not want to because of all the red and black. I'm so sorry if you can't see it. See? Peace on. But yeah, it's going to be hard to adjust on him because the camera, with all the black and the red, it's like, I don't know what to actually do. I'm so sorry. But so yeah, that was a nightmare. And then of course his ears actually do need like some sticky tack. Like they stuck in well at first, but it was just like um, it was like a trial run or something, because now they're like, I don't want to stay in too. But it's not too bad. He's so beautiful though. He's worth it though. But so what was pissing me off? First of all, just to introduce his outfit real quick. Okay, so he's wearing half of my Doll's Own Greta's full set, which are these leggings, and he's wearing shorts, which you can't see really past his hair. But I'm trying not to move his hair too much so his ears don't pop off. But yeah, so he's wearing black shorts. He's wearing this I thought this outfit at work today because it was random. But I really thought this out like way more than I probably should have. And he's wearing this turtleneck that I got for Rye, but I love it so much better on him. Oh my god, it fits him so much better. So it's his now. But yeah, so that's what he's wearing. And as for this wig, this was not the wig I was going to put on him. The wig I was going to put on him was this one. Unfortunately, despite these wigs being apparently ordered in the same size, this one doesn't fit, this one does. Go figure. I don't know why. Maybe, because like I'm thinking, weirdly enough, that he's actually a 9 10 head rather than an 8 9 head. I'm going to verify that simply because it's weird that none of my 8 9 wigs really fit. And this wig, unfortunately, I think it was just made too big. It's a Liqua wig, and they've been having weird issues with quality control. So this one wig is actually made bigger than this one. So I'm figuring that's why this even fits in the first place. And it's pretty snug. Um, Usually eye wigs have a little wiggle room. This has none. So it fits him very nicely. Um, what's so funny is I really, really like it. I just have this thing with synthetic wigs, especially when it's long. It's very tangly, and I can run my fingers through it as of now. But I'm like, this is probably not going to be like a wig he can really wear all the time. And I don't know if red is what I was going for and anything. I wanted. This is also a synthetic wig, but it has product in it. This one kind of does not, because it's supposed to be like long and straight and silky looking. So when I was thinking of a synthetic wig for him, I was thinking more of one that has like some styling stuff in it. Um, but I'll figure it out. This one will have to work for now because it's the only one in the house that fits, that's available. And um, well, I do have a white fur wig, but the thing is with his ears, fur wigs aren't fitting. So, because I tried a black one on him that I have for my Savick, who, by the way, I'm going to have to buy a new one for, because that one is becoming, it folded a little bit. I don't know how to unfold it. I'll try and figure it out. If I can, I'll give it back to my Savick. If not, it wasn't an expensive wig. It was from Astro Design, so I can easily get another one. But since fur wigs don't really fit him really, I have to come up with like many a plan B. Or I could go through Spite and Malice, who will take measurements, and I can measure him, make sure to measure him around behind his ears, and get a wig that will definitely come up to his ears, and that's it. But I don't know. I'm liking. I don't know. I'm liking this. We'll see how this goes. Definitely love the outfit. It's definitely him, but he's making a very rude gesture right now with his hand, his other hand. you give it some thought, then you'll see it's rude. But I didn't mean for it to be. But so let's focus on his peace sign hand. I just love that he can do the peace sign for some reason. I think it's so cute. So yeah. Here's my boy Loki. I did envision him with black hair, but he may have red hair. We'll see. We'll see. We'll revisit that later. Once I am hopefully moved and can give him more time, and I plan to get him some clothes from Noir as well. Like I'm not even sure too much what he's. I'm trying to figure out how goth I want to make him, and then what kind of subsection, because there's different subsections of gothicness. I'm like, I feel like almost getting him a corset, but we'll see. But these are all things that'll have to come later. I was also thinking treads for him. I'm not sure, but it was a crazy random idea that I think I might like. We shall see. But yeah. So here he is. You can't really see his face, but I plan to take pictures of him. It will probably be this weekend, because tomorrow night I actually do have to start packing stuff again. I do. I haven't done it the last 2 nights when I told myself to, because I've been opening him, first my Hujo Yomi and now him. But I plan to take pictures this weekend so you can actually see his face and how gorgeous he is. And oh god, I love his mouth. It's perfect. And I hope he goes well next to my Bobobi Apollo. Because part of his backstory is that he actually has like this unrequited crush on Sparrow, my Bobobi Apollo. And whether they get together or not sure, because Sparrow's in love with this asshole, like, who doesn't treat her well. Pretty much, if you've read Gravitation, you may have some idea of where this is going, but it may actually work out for these two in the end, or it might not. We'll see. It just depends on where the story goes, which I'm actually going to be plotting out next month. But yeah, so he's just, like, as far as backstory, I need to really flesh it out, because I just have the basics. He's one of my fake characters, which I don't have a lot that I've made myself. My friend Allie, she actually created most of the fake characters that I have incorporated in my story right now, including Vi. She created him. Actually, it's neat. I got my approval to buy him as a boy and girl Sky as him, because like she created him. I want to make sure I got him right. But I haven't created, like, fleshed out too many fake characters that are actually mine. I have Junie, and I have Flea Flea and Flu, and my new dragon girl, who I do have to name. But I don't have much backstory for them as well, because like when it comes to fae stuff, she's the primary on that. Me, I'm good at vampire stuff, and we're both pretty good at werewolf stuff. We pretty much match up there, and werewolves are pretty easy. I mean, they're and so pretty much are vampires. I mean, they have the same stuff going on all the time, well, unless it's like Twilight, which is, different. But I mean, you can do your different stuff with them, but this will turn to a wolf, and this vampire will drink blood, etc. But with Fae, there's different things going on. There's all these different subsets, and there's the main one people have heard of, which is the she, um, and I think he might be one of them. I'm not sure because they're very kind of, from what they sound all uppity and everything, and he's pretty much not. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna talk to her about it and help me flesh out the backstory of him and his character. Because all I know of is that now he is in this band. He is indeed the guitar player, and he's the guitar player, and sometimes he'll sing as well. There's a song in particular I kind of almost want to write this song that he sings that he wrote for Sparrow, and Sparrow, being an oblivious idiot, doesn't even know it's for him. uh, but yeah, he ends up singing it, and it's one of those moments that I'm just like, oh, this is such a manga moment, and that's pretty much what I'm going for. Like, he's like a live action, like, not live action, but like, he's my own version of a manga character, which I've been wanting for like ever. But like, he plays the guitar, writes songs. He's mostly a poet, though. He really loves writing poetry and performing it live, um, and like really like Loki, Loki, low key clubs and all that. And he's very much into goth subculture. He's very much into going to goth clubs. He wears a lot of goth clothes, but he tries not to be like overpowering about it. He's very, he doesn't try to be so in depth that like he's almost a caricature of it. Did I say that word right? I hope I did. I hope I did. So like, he and Sparrow meet. I don't even know how they meet yet, but I'm going to have to figure that out. I think he saw Sparrow first, and he kind of just started thinking, oh, he's so cute. And he thinks he's cute in this weird way. He really loves his nose. And which on the Apollo sculpt, I love his nose. It's this weird obsession I have with his nose. And I think it spread accidentally to him. But he loves his nose. And he just got directed to like how like quiet and under the radar he is and things like that. Just like the subtlety that is Sparrow. And they get to talking, and he does end up falling for him. But it's definitely unrequited. He as far as I know, I'm not sure what he does with this crush. I don't know if he, just stays the pining best friend, or if he has a boyfriend, or heck, even a girlfriend on the side. Who knows? But for now, that's all I know in regards to what he loves and likes in a person is Sparrow. and yeah, these ears, of course, he usually just keeps them out because nowadays people just think it's like makeup or fake or blah blah blah. I'm planning on giving him piercings. I'm trying to figure out where exactly, though. If I should go, all the way out to the tip, or keep it closer to down here by the earlobe only, or do some sort of chain thing. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. But yeah, so not too much more on his backstory. I'm really going to try and focus on these characters next month, because I want to get everything available like next month. And in October, I really have to buckle down and get together their story of all the Vandals, like plot it out, get all the backstories out, and then at that time I'll probably reintroduce all the ones I have at home, which will probably still be just him and Sparrow. We shall see. But because I'm still waiting for my Dal Chateau body, is going to be the youth body. um, for my Caraclum head. And my Caraclum head, I plan to order that next month with a large Dalmor order. And I don't know how long Dalmor takes with their heads, and I don't know how much longer Dal Chateau is going to be. Um, it looks like they're kind of catching up, so I don't anticipate it being much longer, but there's a slight possibility it could be into November when I'm already writing the NaNoWriMo story that they're a part of. And if so, I mean, I may still introduce him, but yeah, he probably won't be available before then. And I probably won't have much time to make videos during November simply because of NaNoWriMo. And for me to keep up, I literally have to write every day. I keep doing that thing where I'm like, oh, I'll skip today and make it up on Saturday. It never works out for me, and I never make it up on Saturday. Then once I get behind, I give up. And that's really sad, but I do. I just go, you know what? Never mind. Screw this. And I definitely don't need to, but it seems to happen every time. So yeah. So look forward to that if you care about that. And I'm glad you watched this if you did, because, you know, go on forever. And I don't know if I revealed too much new, but maybe a little. Maybe a little. And I just love him. It's funny, he's very solid. I'm kind of liking this body right now. I am going to look up the posing thread I found and learn more about his weird joints, because those cappy things, they're also in his elbows, thigh, knees, and I don't friggin' know what they do, you know, and it would be nice to know what they do. and and make sure I don't mess him up. And I need to just figure him out, get him together, and I don't know, I'm excited to have him. I don't know why. Maybe because he's just, in person, he's just more handsome than I thought he would be. And I'm glad for that. Because, like, it's just like, it cements that it was a really good idea to get him. I'm glad that I had a second chance to get him because, you know, I let dolls go all the time. Like, I'll see a picture of him, I'm just like, no, it's okay. I don't need that doll. But I kept coming back to him over and over and over again. And by the time I came back around to it and I had missed that chance, I really felt that. I really felt bad for that. So I'm very glad that I not only had a second chance, but I get him, and he makes me feel grateful for that second chance. I can't wait to get on Face Up. That won't be until I move, though, because I'm going to try and plot it out how I want it to be. I don't know if I want it to be. I'm guessing I'm going to make it gothy without it being like ridiculous. Like, it's not going to be like The Crow, but you know, like it's going to be like, I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to put emphasis on his mouth, which I adore. So look out for that. It may be slightly girly, and I don't care. I mean, he's wearing like booty shorts right now. I mean, what do I care? So yeah. So thank you very much for watching this, and I might in the future do a review on these jointed hands and whether or not, you know, they'd be fun to get. I'm having fun with them because they're very well strung. They need, I feel, a little more traction down here, like where the finger meets the actual hand. But it's not too like horrible, like, and it's neat the things he can do. And I love the fact that like he can curl his hands to his fist, peace sign. He could give you the finger if he wanted. Uh, which is pretty much the biggest reason why I put jointed hands on him, because he would give people the finger. Is he actually giving people? Yeah. So like, he's giving the finger. But I really like playing with them. But I have no other jointed hand experience except for my friend Ryu's, I said Rio, wow, Ryu's doll. Her her dolls have jointed hands, and I'm not sure which company they're from, but I played with them a little bit, and but I haven't like had extensive playing with them, so I have no idea what they're actually like. Um, Beyond just going like doot doot. So I'm going to give these a play and see how they work out, and I'll definitely give my opinion on them once I've used them more. Right now I'm like, they're the greatest thing ever, but really I need to give it a second to sink in that I have a doll with jointed hands and let it sink in. So yeah, um, that is going to be officially it for now. Thank you very much if you watched, and